our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Here once more is Bruce Buckley.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jauquin and now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Makhachev!
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the combat sambo world champion and UFC lightweight contender, Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man has proven a lead as well. A true 5-tool player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division.
Big ground and pound.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in.
He's gonna choke him. There it is.
Oh, he's able to get out.
Well, good job. It looked like he was going to tap with his left hand, but instead, he bridged off to the right and turned back into him to release some of the pressure on the Von Flue choke. Beautiful defense.
Nice straight punch there. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combination with the kick. Oh, nice kick.
Oh, you land, I land is how we're doing here. Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Makhachev. Busy in the clinch, lands that punch. Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round.
Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
Oh, this could just about do it. He moves into half guard. The guard pass is starting. Makhachev's trying for a submission here. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now. Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Beautiful transition.
Makhachev's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Rashad gets caught with that punch.
Oh, nice right hand, John. So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more. Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Makhachev's back in half guard, very comfortable here. All right, side control now.
Oh, right into mount.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Makhachev. Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination.
Very accurate, a lot of activity in the hands, but phenomenal.
Well, man, has he come out with a point to prove tonight. Aggressive right out of the chute and really has landed at a pretty high clip here in this first round. Technical, but also aggressive and accurate. A very good start for him here tonight. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Makhachev. Oh, he's got his back.
I need you to move, scramble.
Final seconds. Makhachev's in half guard. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. It's a good close fight.
More of that this round, okay? I want you to be a little more active with your punches on the ground. Let's not let the ref stand this up.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Ready.
Here we are, early round two. All right, this should be good as our next round gets underway. We nearly had a knockout in the previous round, but the corner seems to think they have their fighter back in the game.
It felt fun watching such an exciting moment, but it is a testament to this fighter in the toughness and the durability that he possesses, that he's still here right now with an opportunity still to win the fight.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Single leg takedown attempt here, and did that get you out of your seat? Beautifully done by him there.
Oh, man, I jumped up and down. Am I watching the Olympics or a mixed martial arts fight? You don't see single legs this good unless you're watching a real high-level wrestler.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. All right, so he lands again, just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his mortality.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. Oh, he's got a choke. Oh, now it's getting tight.
Oh, that has got to be it. That's it. Back with style points tonight.
Holy.
Well, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call his shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
Here's Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes of round number 2. For the winner by submission, Islam Makhachev.
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win, but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is on his back, he looks for submissions over and over again. Eventually, he found one tonight and got the desired result.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Mayra Bueno. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Tatiana. Suarez.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, whether you're a boxer or a mixed martial artist, you want to compete at Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena, and dating to 2016, a lot of the UFC's best have gotten that opportunity.
Absolutely, J.A. And when you grow up as a fighter, especially a heavyweight, it is your dream to headline MSG and nice double leg, yes.
All right, so there it is. She gets the early takedown. She said that was a big part of the game plan to dictate where this fight took place. We're on the ground now.
You're right where you wanted to be. She did exactly what they trained for 8 weeks leading into this fight and got it done.
Side control now.
Oh, floor attack, yup.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
Bueno Silva's back in full guard. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, she got out. How good is that? She's got side control now. Maybe some of those knee strikes to the body. A lot of different things available to her here.
Now, in the side control, you may feel like the bottom person that you have a lot of out, but there is a lot of danger in those positions too. A lot of danger in the knees coming your way. A lot of danger in the chokes. So you have out, but you're also constantly under duress from a great top fighter.
Oh, and there it is. So after an extended battle on the ground, she gets back to her feet, and the crowd is absolutely eating it up.
She was not going to settle on her back. Even though it was very difficult, she finally works her way back up, and now she's got to let the hands go.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Trying to find a home for that right hand.
Got to the clinch, controlled the posture, and lands some big knees from in close.
Lead left is good.
Oh, nice, nice.
Oh, big left hook there.
Oh, guillotine, guillotine here. Oh, man, he's getting deep.
Oh, she escapes. All right, rubber guard for her now, so not a lot of fighters. Oh, she's setting up another submission. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Great submission defense on the spot.
Oh, in good position to rip off the Kimura here. Oh, real good submission attempt now. That one looks tight.
Good work, come on.
Hang on a second. Beautiful job to escape.
She did a great job of maintaining her composure to get out of that deep Kimura attempt.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Bueno Silva. When you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see. And now she's in mount. That was nice.
Making all these shots count. Suarez is back in full mount. How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg, just transitioning so beautiful.
Yeah, she's so good at transitions and movement. Her ability is unmatched.
45 seconds remain in the round.
and she gets to the clinch. She does a great job of lifting the underhook, advancing the position. Guillotine choke. She's got the guillotine choke here. She's got a superior opponent. She cannot allow her to roll to her back and fight her hands.
Oh, did she just do that? Beautiful. Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt. Massive shot from the top.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Round 2 straight ahead.
All right, take a seat. Relaxa, respira. Look, you're being overly aggressive right now, okay? You're being way too hyper on this fight. I need you to calm down.
All right, so that was a crowd pleaser right there. As we await the judges' scorecards, we re-rack some highlights, and she was just in constant pursuit of the submission, and you got to think the judges are going to take a long, hard look at that.
And if you're attacking submissions that often, you're looking to finish the fight. That is ultimately what the judges want to see. And I believe all those submission attempts will earn her a very close decision.
Second round here. And with that, our next round is now underway. And maybe in 2005, she would have gotten that submission in the previous round, but submission defense across the board is so good now, she was unable to close the show.
The game is evolving, right? The game is continuing to evolve, and people are so well-versed in all areas of mixed martial arts.
Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now.
Great timing on that double leg.
So look at this, DC. She's got her in rubber guard. I know we've seen a lot of Eddie Bravo. Bueno Silva's trying to lock up on a submission now. Ooh, she's got that in tight. Oh, so now she gives up on the submission.
She did, and she did because she saw that she was going to end up in a worse position. Great recognition to give up the submission and maintain her dominant position.
All right, looks like that Darcy's tight. All right, so now she chooses to bail on the submission, preferring to maintain a dominant position.
Very smart. It was a wise decision. And you can see her fight IQ on display there, not giving up a position to try to chase a submission.
All things considered, pretty good defense off of her back here. She's avoiding a lot of these strikes. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect. Nice crack there. All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
That's a nice job by her there to reverse the position on the ground.
She was in trouble. Now she is the one handing out the punishment. Great change of position very quickly.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Bueno Silva's back inside control here. All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters. And
she's got her back now. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Suarez is in half guard. Well, she'll ground you and she will pound you. These strikes are really starting to add up.
They're starting to add up because now she's more willing to take chances knowing that she can land.
Good job by her here to land some strikes from top position. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range.
Nice kick.
Under a minute now to go in this one. Nice job by her there to block that shot. Pretty good straight punch there by Mayra Bueno Silva. Establishing the jab here. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. All right, so she told us in the...
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tough.
Oh, man, that was slick. The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Final seconds here. Man, Mark Coleman would be proud. Her ground and pound game is on point. 10 minutes in the books.
All right, great. That was an awesome job, Kate. You're doing really well. The last round was great. This is the last round. You got to keep doing exactly what you just did, Kate. Faze on.
All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, and she is just not the tap-in type. That submission looked pretty tight to me.
It looked very tight, and she looked surprised that her opponent did not tap, that her opponent did not go up. But she looked surprised, but she has to understand that she's in there with a very high-level grappler, and that happens in those types of situations.
So here we go, 5 minutes remain in the fight. Oh, she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. It's one thing to be aggressive, but also efficient. She is certainly doing that.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to try to move her opponent to find openings to land uppercuts and shots right up the middle.
All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having will not be easy, but she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on.
All right, she's in the full guard here, DC.
She's going to be looking to pass, try to get to the next position.
Oh, big hammer fist now, DC.
Hammer fist after hammer fist. She has to move. She's got to be careful. Referee is getting very close. He wants to stop the fight.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Great movement by her here on the ground, and she just does it so fluidly and so easily. It's really a sight to behold.
You can tell that she's been a lifetime developing the skill with the way that she's able to move with so little effort on the mat.
She's really accurate landing these strikes from top position. Oh, you heard the crowd pop after that grueling ground battle. The athletes make their way back to the feet.
The athletes are up, and they need to take in the admiration. The crowd is appreciating the high-level grappling exchanges that they just experienced.
Bueno Silva gets touched by that kick there. Oh, she continues to pour it on. She is landing at will, eternally aggressive with her striking, and she also has a pretty good gas tank, so she doesn't appear to be worried about that. Just over 3 minutes to go in our third and final round. Nice land with the punch by her there.
That was a beautiful takedown that landed there.
Suarez's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Arm triangle attempt by her here.
Arm triangle. Oh my goodness, she's got it deep. Great decision there. Maintain position over submission. Very, very smart.
Bueno Silva's going for a choke.
That Darce choke is tight.
Oh, she's out. Oh, big shots from the top. Another ground and pound strike gets home. All right, well, through no lack of effort, she still hasn't been able to get the submission. You got to credit the defense at some point here.
Absolutely. This young lady is so present defensively when she's under attack. She never panics. She's so calm under pressure. She seems to be a person that can't be submitted.
Suarez has got the full mount.
Oh.
Oh, Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Oh, reverses the position now. Beautiful work by her on the ground there. Nice job by Mayra Bueno Silva. All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passing, right away passing. Trying to pass to get good ground and pound off. Dominant position attained by her.
Bueno Silva's going for the sub here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, she's out, and I don't mean unconscious. How did she escape? Oh, really good strikes by her here in top position. Oh, and how about that? They make their way back to the feet. Crowd going crazy. What a moment for these two athletes.
The crowd is losing their mind. While they like the grappling, they love a good stand-up fight.
Well, how urgent is this fighter down the stretch? She is really lighting her up now. She found her range in the middle of this fight, and she is making up for lost time. Oh, going for the takedown here. Suarez's body really getting bruised up on that right side right now. Gotta figure out a way to lower the guard. 30 seconds now to go in the round. Nice punch there by Mayra Bueno Silva. 20 seconds now remain in the round. All right, so she attacks the body yet again, and now you really see those bruises, Daniel, starting to accumulate.
Well, she did everything to do that, and she was able to stay the course. Even when something got blocked, even if something got defended, she never changed the way that she attacked. It's
what a fight as we go the full 15 minutes. I wouldn't be surprised to see them run it back at some point in the future. All right, so the women go the distance here tonight, entertaining fight throughout, and she really got it done with her striking, I think.
She got it done with her stand-up. That's what she's known for. It's her calling card. It's exactly what we come to expect when this young lady steps into the octagon, throwing her punches and punches, landing beautiful kicks. What a great performance.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buckley.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Mayra Bueno Silva!
All right, so a dominant effort out of the kickboxer here tonight, and if you can't finish the opposition, you want to dominate, and she certainly did that against a very good wrestler tonight.
Well, you want to dominate in this way. I mean, she looked great, and she truly showed why she is ready for that next step. You got to cross something to get somewhere, and tonight she crossed a hurdle that many thought would be very difficult for her. She really dominated this wrestler, John.
Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. Here is Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, the former UFC light heavyweight champion, and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Sugar Rashad! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Marvin, the Italian Dream, Vettori!
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, Sugar Rashad Evans, the former champ, ready to go for round 1. We'll see if he can get off to a good start here tonight. The first round finishes came early and often when he began his MMA career, but only one since his 3rd professional fight. It came against Chael Sonnen in 2013. Rashad Evans ready to go as he takes the center of the octagon. Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Vettori. Big power shot there. Oh, lands another hook. easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
First takedown attempt for the wrestler here, and he's able to get the more well-rounded fighter to the ground. So the striker gets a little bit off balance and pays the ultimate price.
But we know this is where this guy wants to be. Now, his opponent is a very good grappler, but this is his wheelhouse. This is where he makes his money, and if he's on the ground on top, he is exactly where he wants to be.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Nice job staying offensive there as he lands a shot from the bottom.
Now he's going full mount. He's got to be careful here.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Excellent ground and pound here by Evans. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs.
He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all. That's the danger in the engagement there.
Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Just over 2 minutes, round one. Nice. Nicely done. Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position.
Oh, how did he eat that uppercut?
If this guy doesn't move his head, his night is about to end.
Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. Oh, now he lands a shot to the leg. Takedown there by Evans. Oh, good entry there to take the fight to the grappling realm. Now we'll see what he can do from here, champ.
This is exactly where he wants to be. Look for him to try to use ground and pound to open up submission opportunities.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Evans. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. Clean punch.
.30 seconds to go in the round. Just out of range with that strike. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Vettori. 15 seconds. Oh, huge knee to the head. He could be in trouble here. Round two coming up next. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
Use your jab. Lay on your feet.
All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Hook to the head there by Vettori. Oh, and he found the
That was a nice transition. That was right off the strike into the takedown, and it looked effortless. It did not look like he had to work hard to finish his takedown at all.
Evans has got full mount now. All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with this.
He can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives it a level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
All right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching the setup, too, that I think you've liked so far.
I love it, man. I love how he's throwing the left hook and almost pulling himself into his shot. Punch goes, as the opponent's hands go up, he drives himself into the guy. Big double leg level change. He passed the half guard.
All right, so good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective. Nice double leg change. Changing the position.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Vettori's in half guard. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Cody Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight. Oh, nice.
So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Evans' eye is starting to swell shut.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Right on the button. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Take too many of those.
Oh, he might be out. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Just over a minute to go, round two.
Another big takedown. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Evans is back in half guard. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Well, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now, and he continues to target that area wisely.
Well, when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad. As he continues to target it, you can start to see it opening up. Look for him to continue to go down that route to try to get this victory.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
And the horn sounds on round two. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like, if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Ready.
All right, 5 minutes to decide this one.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. His misses are entertaining. Elbow there blocked by Evans. Worked hard for that single leg takedown. No good. Well, as we pull up the numbers there, bottom of your screen, the body strikes really tell the story in this one. That was a big focus for his camp coming in, and he has certainly worked that midsection to great effect here tonight. All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you gotta credit this striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous. Oh, back and forth we go.
Oh, he's got him hurt badly now. Rashad goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. So a nice entry and a wise move, given how the things were playing out on the field. Back and forth we go. It takes two to tango, and man, have these two individuals tangoed tonight. I might run it back at some point, no matter how this one ends.
It's one of those fights where when you look at these two and the damage on their faces, the work that they have both put in, you realize and you appreciate what these fighters do inside the octagon. They're both beat up. And both of these guys have shown a tremendous amount of resilience to put themselves in position to win this fight.
All right, so the Italian dream. These guys are looking all over each other.
That hurt him bad.
Oh, he's in real trouble now. Evans has got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. Really anybody's fight here over the final 5 minutes. Side control now. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, well, the local hospital might be busy later tonight. What an absolute war this is. Well, that swelling is getting out of control. To that end, you see the referee has paused the action, likely to call on the doctor. We'll see if this fight can continue, champ.
Well, it's so noticeable. You got to check on it. You got to make sure that this fighter's able to continue.
All right, we'll see if the doctor allows the fight to continue. It looks as though he will. Crowd loves it when the doctor lets the fight continue, don't they?
I love it. I love it when he lets it continue, especially when you have a fight that has been as fun as this one to this point.
All right, so the ringside physician has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited. This fight's going to continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. Oh, that's so big right. This is big. That's big.
All right, watch out for the setup here, DC. I know you don't...
He got hurt again.
All right, well, I don't have to be a judge to tell you he is losing this fight late in the game now. Time to start throwing up those submission attempts, I would think.
Got to keep going. You got to start throwing up submission attempt after submission attempt and hope that something springs from the last one.
Evans' eye does not look real good right now. It actually is starting to swell shut, so that will be something that bears watching as this fight continues.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
It is hard to hear ourselves on the headsets. This place is going crazy after one of the best fights of the year. Both men put it all on the line. Just really a sight to behold from minute one of this fight.
Well, they told us. They both told us. Strap in. This is going to be one of the best fights you've ever seen, and boy, has it delivered. We have seen blood. We have seen heart. We have seen spirit. We have seen these two lay it on the line against each other. But hey, it takes two to tango. And we had the two right guys in the octagon tonight to produce an instant classic.
All right, referee's gonna step in here. That eye is essentially shut, and if the doctor is brought in, and he's walking up those stairs right now, this very well could be the end of the fight.
It just happened very fast. It looked like it was a little swelling, then a few more shots, and bam, it just blew up. He's really bad off right now.
He's taking a close look, going back to the referee. Looks as though he's going to allow the action to continue. Fans like that decision, but for the compromised fighter, maybe got to take some chances now.
He's going to take a lot of chances now because he's got to rush. He cannot be as patient as he intended to be with that amount of swelling.
Vettori's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better.
Oh, he's wobbling now.
And now a left. Final seconds of the fight.
There it is again. Look at that.
Evans gets the takedown now. So a nice level change after he had gotten stunned on the feet. Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, Marvin, the Italian Dream, Vettori!
All right, so the judges have rendered their decision, and 2 of the 3 of them had it for him. So he gets it done by split decision tonight. You've been involved in some of those. Nothing easy standing there waiting for the judges to render their
John,
scorecards.
it is the worst feeling in the world, not knowing if you did enough, right? Or not knowing what the judges were watching. So I know exactly what these guys are feeling as they walk to the center. You got your fingers crossed, you got your toes crossed, you got everything crossed, hoping that 2 judges saw it your way.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Aleksei, the boa constrictor, Oleinik. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Serghei, polar bear, Spivac.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, these are the matchups that I really like, DC, as round 1 gets underway. Wrestler versus grappler, and anyone who has even a remote appreciation of the ground game is going to enjoy how this one plays out.
This is so fun to watch for a guy like me, because for so long I have been told that the wrestler kills the jiu-jitsu game. The wrestler's base is too strong. But when you look at this guy, and you look at his submission ability, how can anyone be comfortable on the ground with him? But if anyone's going to test that, it is this wrestler who is so sure in his ability to take you down and ground and pound your face to the bottom of the octagon floor.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Serghei Spivac.
He passes the half. Great shot from the top position.
So there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, feet on the hips here. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here.
Great defense by the defensive fighter. He passes to half guard.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Oleinik's back in half guard. Really good job to land these strikes from top positions. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you gotta be careful here.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it. This is a terrible position.
Oh, posture's up. It delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Aleksei Oleinik. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
He should be trying to get back to his feet.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Oleinik. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here.
Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position. Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
Spivac's able to transition back to side control now. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. Right. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat. Oh, it's getting very, very deep.
Oh, this could be the end of the fight.
Looks like the fight is over, guys. It's done.
Oh, and he gets it.
He beat the knee by creating distance. Once you free your knee from the hips, you have a chance. This man was so good at staying calm in the face of adversity.
Oleinik going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add.
Wow, he actually reversed the position, but he didn't stop there. He took a strong top position himself.
5 minutes in the books.
That's what I'm talking about. You almost had that submission. You're going to go back and you're going to get it this time, okay? You take him down, you pass his guard, go right to the mount.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You know, few things more exciting in mixed martial arts than a submission, and he nearly had one there.
He almost had it. He had it locked in. He thought the fight was over, but his opponent was able to escape. But the next time, if he goes back to that position, maybe he gets the finish he wants so bad.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, here we go. Our next round is underway after multiple submission attempts in that previous round, and at some point you got to be worried about burning yourself out a little bit attempting all the shots.
You got to be careful, right? Because the arms blow up. If you get a body triangle, something else, the legs blow up. You got to be very cautious with all that squeeze you use to chase all these submission attempts.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. That was crazy! Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Getting them out here.
Close guard. Oleinik's back in half guard. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's
stepping over the head here. He's got the sub locked in.
Now he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over. Gotta be careful here.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
Give me that wrist control. Let's go.
Oh, he's got to be careful there. Yep.
Oh, now look at a posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Spivac.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Start bringing those elbows. Start bringing those elbows.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head.
Oh, nice.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. Spivac's in half guard now.
Oh, right to the mount.
Lands with the ground and pound.
Great defense by this fighter.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Spivac's right back to the full mount.
You got to be careful here. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
Good work from the top here by Spivac. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys can start throwing up legs, chasing triangles. There it is. Now he's going to mount. In the half guard.
Ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in.
Oh, yeah, he's got him to sit tight. How in the world did he escape that submission?
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Spivac. And when he locks up a triangle now, you set off the top. His go-to submission looks pretty tight to me.
Oh, and if he's got you in there, then you know that you're in a lot of trouble. He's starting to shift the arm across. If he gets it across, he's going to start pulling down on the head, really getting the squeeze and trying to get the submission victory.
Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited. Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Spivac's in half guard. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Oleinik's back in full mount.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets...
You gotta be kidding me, he's out. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Let's go. Move those hips and get up.
Oh, he got to his spot. Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Spivac's right back to the full mount here. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Nice defense.
All right, round three coming up next. What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
All right, here we go, third and final round. Oleinik gets hit with that hook shot there. He's got to be careful to not allow the offense to follow up here. Making this clinch work count. Lands the punch there. Oh, Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Oh! Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish.
He rocked him, hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, Pass trying to find that shot again. Oh, right into mount. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way. Jeez Louise.
So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I gotta keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
All right, Bruce Buffer has the official decision. Here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 3 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, Aleksei the Boa Constrictor Oleinik.
All right, so there he is, all smiles, and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.